Hello, fellow crafters. Welcome back. We're in episode 3. Holy cow, 1, 2, 3 already. Man, this is going fast. We're going to have a whole season done before you know it. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you for your views. Thank you for your comments and your subscriptions. You guys are amazing. You guys make this a lot of fun. We're having a bit of a social time here around the fountain. If I look up in the sky, you can see the sun there is in sort of that edge of the sky section. That means it's social time for these guys, so we'll let them go ahead and chat and be merry, and we'll get on our merry way as well. So first things first, we want to go ahead and we want to collect some eggs for our chicken farm. That's what we talked about at the end of our last video. We talked about putting our AFK chicken farm up that I learned about from Xisuma. I'll put a link to Xuma's video in the description below there. It may not be the most updated and the newest version of this chicken farm out there. There's probably going to be something out there that's a little bit better, something I think with some dispensers and our observers, that kind of stuff. So you know what? Go ahead and have a look and pick out your favorite one. I use this design because I've memorized it. I've used it so many times. It works great. I've got zero issues with it. I made one tiny change from what Xisumavoid did, but you know what? Like I said, I'll post a link to his video below. You guys can go ahead and check that out if you're curious as to where I learned this. But other than that, go out and find somebody else that maybe made a newer video. Minecraft gets updated very often, so I'm sure there's a better option than the one I'm going to show you guys. Let's talk about eggs real quick. We need a lot of eggs to get this farm going. We need to throw the eggs into the machine to get the chickens to spawn, so that can take a long time. So what I've done is I've put a couple chickens in a hole here. This hole is too deep, and I've covered it with a dirt block, which has turned into grass here, as you can see. So I've also dug out a hole beside it, which I could stand in and collect the eggs on the ground through that side corner here. Now, for some of you who don't know, the entities lying on the ground can be collected diagonally through the side of a block like this, even though the block seems to be enclosed by these sand blocks. So if I step into this hole here, you should see an egg pop into my inventory. No, it's because they haven't laid an egg yet. You ruined my experiment. Come on. Now's when they do it. Watch. 3, 2, 1. Dang it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we got an egg. My gosh, that took a long time. So, as I was saying, this is a good way to get eggs at the beginning. It is a time-consuming process. Now, usually what I'll do is I'll go and start placing some torches, do whatever I'm doing around my village, come back to the hole, pick up 5 or 6 at once sometimes, and I'll put them in here in my chest. As you can see, that's now our 4th stack, completely full. This is all the junk that we're going to be using to fill out our chicken farm, to all the building blocks that we're going to need to complete it. So have a look there, and maybe if you're going to be following along with us, you can go and collect all these blocks. The one thing we don't have here is a comparator. We need a comparator. Now, for those of you who don't know, a comparator is found in the Nether. It's in the Nether. Nether's scary. But look, we've got diamond armor. We've got some tools. We've got some obsidian. Not yet. So, here's what I say we do. I say we go and find some obsidian. We put up a portal. We jump into the Nether. We do a quick little hello, this is the Nether, and we grab our quartz that we need for our comparator, and we get the heck out of Dodge. What do you guys say about that? It's just me here, so I'm going to go ahead and make that decision for the both of us. Let's go! Okay, that didn't take too long. And when you're digging at level 11, it's not hard to find lava. That's the great thing. Okay, so as most of you know, if we want to make obsidian, all we need to do is introduce flowing water or water sources to lava source blocks. That's where some people get confused. They have a tough time telling the difference between source blocks and regular lava blocks. So if I remove this piece right here, you'll see this lava is going to start to flow. The movement is very easy to see once you're standing right on top of it. You can see the textures are moving in one direction. You can tell which way the lava is flowing. It's flowing from these blocks here, which are source blocks, into this flowing lava, which is coming out here in the middle. So let's go ahead and put that back, and you'll see these ones go back to not moving at all. So it's very easy to tell if something's moving. If the lava's moving, that won't work for obsidian. It'll just turn into cobblestone, and it'll waste your time. So don't do that. Let's go ahead and put some water in, and we're going to turn all this lava into obsidian. Beautiful. Let's make a little more. Lovely. A couple torches, because that was our lighting source. And beautiful. So let's start mining this out. We're going to get a few pieces because we're going to need obsidian for a couple more things. Not just the 10 pieces we need for the portal. I like 14 pieces for a portal. I like a nice big square portal, but that's just my own preference, so I'm going to get 14 pieces. But we're also going to get 16 pieces for 2 ender chest, which we're not gonna build right now. But since we're down here, since we're digging obsidian, we might as well get everything we need. One last thing is a nice trick that I've learned to make sure that you don't dig through obsidian and land in lava and burn your blocks and that kind of stuff. Dig out the corner of your obsidian just like this and put a water bucket in it as so. Now when you dig out the obsidian like this, if there is lava underneath of it, which I'm not sure if there is or not here, but we're going to find out. There's not. If there was lava underneath of that, that would have turned that lava into obsidian instantly. And when you were pushed this direction and when the block was falling down, it wouldn't have been burned and you're definitely safe. So we can dig in all directions all the way across here, and no matter what, we know that this source staying in the corner here is going to keep us safe no matter which way we go. So let's try one more block here and see if we can get lava underneath of it so I can show you. I'm sure you guys understand what's going to happen here, but it's always nice to have the visual impact of it. So, oh, nope. Okay, we're not going to get that. We're not going to get that. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and start digging this stuff out. I'm going to start my time lapse right now, and let's go. Okay, thank you very much, lava, for your gift of obsidian. I'm going to take my water back if I can. Thank you very much. All right, guys, let's make our way back because we are going into the nether. Get out. Okay, now there's not a whole lot you need to know about nether portals, but let's go through the basics. First things first, nether portals make it possible for mobs to come through from the nether into the overworld. Boop, for now. So, that means that it's always best to try, even though the mobs coming through are neutral mobs, zombified piglins will not hurt you unless you mess with them first, especially if there's only one of them. That's really not an issue. You know, you can take care of a single zombified piglin pretty quickly, but it's when they're in a group, that's when it gets tricky. So, they're going to be coming through the portal, just nonchalantly walking through, minding their own business. So, let's put them on this side of the fence. Let's remove these blocks here. I think this is the best place for it to go. We'll put these 3 blocks on the bottom. Now, remember, hold on, let me do this. Boop. Doop. Okay. This is essentially the start of a nether portal. What you need is 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more on the top. 6, 7, and then 3 more on the side. 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks in total is the minimum amount you need to make a portal like this. Then the only other thing you need to do is take a flint and steel or some sort of fire charging device and right click on the portal like so. Now obviously it's not completed, so it's not going to light up yet. The reason why I haven't finished this is because I am a big fan of making my portals a little bit bigger. So let me just do this. And like this. I think a square portal just looks a lot nicer, in my opinion. So there we have it. There's our portal. 14 blocks is what I used. So, you know, if you want to make a similar portal, you could even do 16 blocks if you want to do those bottom corners. I don't really care too much about those. Those are going to be pretty hidden. But this is good. This is what I like. So let's go ahead and light that up. You'll see it turns purple. And you know what? Let's even add a couple torches here just to make it a little bit more standout-ish. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So this is going to be our nether. We're going to pop on through and we're going to see what awaits us on the other side. I've got a shield on me. I have a sword and an axe on me. So I think we have everything we need. We have a little bit of food. All we need is some quartz. So here's our quartz mission. Everybody hang on tight. We're going to go through into the other side. Okay, as we come in here, I already can tell this is a nether waste biome. I see ghasts around, I see piglins around, I see zombified piglins. Now, I don't have any gold armor, so this guy is not going to like me. Piglins work as a neutral mob. If you don't mess with them, and if you're wearing what makes them happy, then they will leave you alone and they will mind their own business. What makes them happy is gold armor. So you always want to have a... Personally, I like to have a gold helmet. Oh, there goes the lava falls. Hopefully we're not going to have any fall on us Falling on our heads? No, it looks okay. All right, we're okay. So the ghasts are something you always need to look out for. The good thing about the ghasts is that they are very loud. You can hear them crying and screaming and shooting all over the place. So, you know, if you hear a ghast cry, you should be looking for cover, essentially. That's the way it works. Ghasts are horrific. I still think they are the worst sounding mob in Minecraft, but, you know, that's up for debate. The reason why I brought cobblestone is because it's always a good idea when you get... Oop, there's a ghast shooting. You can hear that? Oh, I thought he was going to hit my portal and give me a perfect example. Ghasts can unlight your portals. If they hit your portal, it can shatter it, and you'll have to relight it. Always take a flint and steel with you to the nether in case this happens. Then you can relight it. They won't shatter your portal because it's made of obsidian, but they will shatter the purple thing that you go through. So bring some flint and steel with you. We are always going to be looking out for ghasts, but right now what we want is quartz. This is quartz right here. I knew we'd find it right away. This wouldn't be an issue. It's littered everywhere. There's also gold nuggets lying around, which we can dig, but that'll be another time. So for now, let's quickly eat some bread because we're hurting a little bit. And we'll grab our quartz and we will get the heck out of Dodge. Now, one thing that you should know is if you're ever in desperate need of early game XP, this is the place to come. Come to the nether, dig obsidian, or come to the nether, dig up some quartz, and you will be amazed with how much XP you get. Look at already, I'm at 28. I'm not sure what I was when I got here, but let's have a quick look and see where we're gonna go from here. We're at just almost at 29, and if we take out these guys right here, see, we're already almost at level 30, and you can see that our XP is still going up pretty substantially per brick that we're taking out. Remember, when you're earning XP down in the lower areas of experience, like, you know, levels 1 to 10 to 20, that kind of thing, XP goes up very quickly. When you get up higher, closer to 30, the experience price per level increase is going to rise exponentially. It's going to get more and more expensive as you increase your experience, so keep that in mind, especially when you're farming for XP. And we're back. We made it. We're safe. We smell a little bit like charcoal, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and break this and put it back because we don't have a gate made yet. I have to remember to take a gate with me next time I go. Boop. Okay, great. So let's take this quartz. We'll go make ourselves a comparator, and we are going to get started on our food farm. Okay, so to make a comparator, first things first, we're going to need some stone. So let's go ahead. Oh, there's that glass that I smelted a while back. Okay, so let's make some stone here. We'll smelt that up. You know what? Let's make 8. Always remember that 1 piece of coal will smelt 8 items. So if you don't like wasting coal, always make sure to fill that up to at least 8 if you're going to be using 1 piece of coal. We may have some use for some stone later on, so we'll grab 3 stone from there. We're going to make 3 redstone torches. Redstone torches are super easy. Those are just sticks and redstone dust, so let's make those. And we have our quartz already on us. So there we go. We have everything we need to make a comparator. Let's just go ahead and... Actually, you know what? We'll just swipe over here. There it is. Okay. Comparator. 3 torches like so. Quartz in the middle. Stone along the bottom. Boom. We got it. Okay. So that should be darn near everything we need for our chicken farm. Let's get all of our stuff in our inventory. Go over to the build site, and I'm going to show you guys how I would like to get this set up. Okay. So let's do one last little walk past our mini egg farm here. See if we got a few more. Yep, looks like we got a couple more in there. Yep, okay, great. And I will show you where I'd like to place this farm. Now, when you're doing this in your world, remember, chicken farms aren't quiet. You definitely want to try and find somewhere that is going to be a little bit off the beaten path. I like this area right here. Here's why. It's a little bit of a cliff. We can inset the farm inside of the hill here and have it just sort of as a face flushed into the hill, so we won't see it sticking out looking all awkward. It's about the right height. I think that should work. So let's dig this out and see if it's going to be enough space for our farm. I think we're going to be okay. Okay, so here's our little spot. Here's where we're going to put our farm. This is going to be our food hole, so to speak. So I've dug it a little wide so I can get in there a little bit, but basically we want a 3 by 6 by 5, I think. Now, I know I said I think, but like I said, I've memorized this, so I'm kind of going by memory here. We should be okay, but I'm going to build this out of polished diorite. Why? Polished diorite is beautiful. I think diorite is one of my favorite blocks. I may have lost a few subscribers from that comment, but I really do think so. I don't know why everyone hates diorite so much. I think it's beautiful. So let's go ahead and use diorite. We'll talk about granite another day. Granted, it's not so pretty. Okay, let's build our redstone first. So first things first, we're going to need some dust. Let's get some dust in our hand. And we're going to do 3 along the back here. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're going to do a couple more on this side and 1 more over here. Now we're going to flip around and we're going to put a comparator down right. Hold on, where's my comparator? Oh, it's right on my person. Beautiful. We're going to put a comparator down right here. 1, 2, 3. I believe, yes, that's right. Because this goes right here. We do comparator and then we do repeater. Now remember, this comparator is going to be in subtract mode. It's going to be observing things that are coming out of the hopper. So let's go ahead and set it to that. Then we're going to put a couple more repeaters in, 1 there and then 1 over here. We're going to use that as our switch. So this is our entire redstone setup. The only other thing you're going to need is a dispenser. So let's go ahead and set that dispenser right there. Perfect. Done. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Let's throw, hold on, a little more of this beautiful marble-looking material right there, and that's going to be the basic setup of our system here. So this is good. This is a good start. Let's go ahead and just kind of build this up a little bit now. Let's put some blocks behind it to kind of cover this stuff up and give our chicken something to stand on. Beautiful. Okay, you know what? This can go. Boop. All right. So next thing's next. Next thing's next. I guess that kind of works. If you say first things first, you can say next things next. So let's put the hopper right into the dispenser. We're going to be sending eggs into that dispenser. And then we're going to put 2 more into the side of that, feeding it into the dispenser as well. So this one feeds into this one feeds into this one, and this one feeds down into the dispenser. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up here by filling these blocks in. Give the chickens somewhere to hang out. Beautiful. Okay, lovely. We'll leave it like this for now. We may have to mess around a little bit with it, but for now, just so we have access still, we'll leave it like that. So that kind of does it for the main base of it there. Now let's work on the main section, the business end of the machine. Let's figure out how we're going to collect these eggs. So this is where the dispenser is going to be firing the eggs onto a slab, just like this. So if I click shift and press it on there, that's where the slab's going to be. And then we're going to have this is the one change I made from Azuma's video, is we're going to have a hopper minecart below pulling the items through the slab. Wonder why? It's because we're going to have lava above, causing these chickens to die once they grow up. Once they get big enough, they're going to touch that lava and they're going to die, and they're going to drop their drops into our chest. Now, if we used a hopper to pull items through this, and which we could do because this is not a full block, it's a part block, it's a slab, so we can pull items through it directly with a hopper. That's not going to be as fast. Nothing is faster than a minecart, a hopper minecart pulling items through a block. It happens instantly, super quick. Because it's so fast, it gives it no chance for those items to burn in the lava above it. If we use just a hopper, some of the items will burn, some of them will fall through, we'll lose some chicken. So we're going to do it this way. I think it's pretty easy to understand this if you know how to use hopper minecarts, but we're going to go ahead and kind of lay it out for you as we're doing it here. So this is where we want them to get pulled out of. Let's move some blocks here just so we have some space, and I'm going to get rid of this guy here because I need to get out of the way. Okay, so we're going to put a hopper, let's just for now as a placeholder block, let's put a hopper there and a hopper there, and then let's jump while holding shift, and when we see our crosshair touch the side of that hopper, we're going to click. And that's going to send that into that hopper. So this hopper goes into this one goes into this one, and that's how that's going to be set up. Now, next thing we want is a rail that the minecart is going to go on. Luckily, rails can be put on hoppers, so that makes it super easy. I like to put mine side to side like that. I'm not sure if it matters, but that's how I always do it. And then we're going to put our hopper minecart, place it right on top. Bob is your uncle. Next thing, we'll put the slab up where it needs to be, just like that. Now, just so you guys understand how this works, if I take a piece of dirt and drop it on top of that slab, see, it instantly disappears. It gets sucked into that hopper, sucked into that hopper minecart, into the hopper, and then into the final one over here, which will eventually go into a chest. So that's how that's going to work. There's going to be a couple of chests here, and we'll have it all set up so we can have lots of room for stuff to go. The only other thing we need to do is finish building the unit. So let's put that there, and we'll put that there, even though we don't need it. We'll put it there as a nice little, what's the word I'm looking for? Symmetry, a nice little symmetrical piece there. So we'll put that there. One thing we're going to need, which I don't have on me, is a bucket of lava. The bucket of lava is going to go right on top of this thing here. It's going to be stuck in place by some glass and some blocks, and that's going to be what's taking out our chickens. So before anything else, let's go ahead and grab a bucket of lava from our mines again, and I'll be right back with some hot stuff. Hot stuff coming through. Okay, we got the hot stuff. We got the eggs. We are looking good here. I am pretty happy with our progress. We've gone pretty quick through this. So let's put our lava in. I want to grab some glass here, so I'm ready. So let's go and place that right. You know what? Right like that's fine, and then like this, and then you know what? Since I don't have silk touch, let's use this to pillar up. Boop, just like that. Okay. Next, we're going to put our lava right. You know what? Hold on. Yeah. Okay, bam. Just like that. Now, as you can see, there is a slight space between the lava and the slab. It almost looks like that's just enough space for a baby chicken to fit without burning, doesn't it? But maybe not an adult. And therein lies the magic of this farm. So let's build a little bit more here, and we will continue to complete this farm. I'd love to show you guys how it works. So let's try and get this done as efficiently as possible. Let's put a piece of glass right there to protect those chickens, and we'll put once we're done, we'll put a piece of stone above that. So let's get that gone, and we're just gonna make some room for our chickens here. All right, first thing I want to do before I forget is to go and get, I forgot one more thing, and that's 3 pieces of carpet. I don't know how necessary the carpet is. Again, I haven't tested it with and without the carpet, so, you know, who knows, but if I've done it once and it worked great, then I'm going to continue to do that. I don't know if I have any wool on me. I don't see any. This is Minecraft. This is how Minecraft works, guys. You start a project, and you are missing one little piece of resources, and the whole project comes to a stop until you get it. Don't get frustrated about that. That's part of Minecraft. That's part of the game. That's part of what I love about this game, is the complexity of a simple task. Dude. Okay, now that we got our carpet, let's go ahead and get this thing finished. More eggs. Oh, got some more eggs. All right, let's go. We have everything we need now, I think, to finish this. I know I said that last time, but I guess I didn't really mean that. Let's make this carpet as we do, and boop, boop, bop. Okay, so this is basically it. Now, what I want to do is make a little bit of an entry point from the top, which I think I will use to, you know what? Yeah, let's make that granite. Let's make that. I almost called this granite. Let's make that diorite as well. Okay, great. So this is our completed chicken farm. We have our storage system needs to be set up yet. We're gonna do a filter system because we are gonna get 2 different types of items from this. We're gonna get cooked chicken as well as feathers. We want to keep all that separate, so we'll build a filter system as well. But this is how we're gonna set this farm up. We need to dig in from the top here, and we're going to pop one of these blocks out. And we are going to start throwing eggs inside, just like this. Now, eggs have a certain amount of chance to turn into chickens, just like that. And this is going to be the easiest way for us to get chickens into this farm. It's a time-consuming process. We've seen 2 so far, but luckily we have a nice little egg farm ready to go over there. And it will not be long before we have this thing full of chickens making all sorts of crazy noise. Man, we're getting some bad RNG here on these eggs, but that's the way she goes. So I'm going to continue throwing some eggs into here. I'm going to go collect some more in a minute, and we'll see how full we can get this thing. Let's go ahead and make a trapdoor. I think that's going to be a little bit easier to get in and out. All right, back to it. I am ready to eat some bird. I feel like chicken. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. You know what? 4. Man, that's wow. Okay. All right. You guys are just gonna hang out for a bit. I don't have anywhere for you to go, so welcome to your new home. Can I have one more egg, please? I'd appreciate it. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. It's not what this isn't what it looks like. Go. Go. I can't do this with them looking at me. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is getting worse. Well, I decided to go and sleep, and I threw an egg at my bed while I was clicking it, so hopefully we get 2 now. Okay, that's it. Full stack. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ugh. That's one great thing about YouTube is you guys don't see the grind. You guys don't see the grind. Grindy for chicken eggs. All right, here we go. Let's put these in. We're getting pretty close here to a good amount of chickens. Come on, come on. There's 1, 2, 3. All right. How many we got here? How many do we got? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty big and pretty. It's looking pretty crowded in there. So I think we're pretty good at the moment. We could fit more in there. Remember, there's 3 blocks of space in there, meaning that you can fit about let's say 24 is how many mobs can fit into one block. And since there's 3 blocks, that'd be times 3. So what's that? 72, I think. That's about the amount of mobs we can have in that area, which is going to be plenty for our purposes. So what we're going to have to do now is walk away, let them grow up, and then let the breeding happen. We're going to go and also see if we can collect some seeds. So once they get a little bit bigger, we can maybe breed a few of them and get some more baby chickens. But we are on the way here. We've got everything worked out and ready to go. We're going to go ahead and build some filters as well for this, but we're going to do that another time. Let's just see what we can do with a double chest for now, and we'll go from there. Excellent. Okay. Now, anything that's... let's put some glass down there as well. Anything that pops down through here is going to be in our chest. So, obviously, we get the diorite first, so that's great. Thank you very much. But I do want chicken. So, you guys grow up big and strong, and hopefully you'll have some nice, tasty chicken meat for us in the next day or two. So, that is our AFK chicken farm all done. We're flushed in with the hill here. We're gonna have some grass grow in here hopefully pretty soon, and these baby birds here aren't gonna be breeding yet, but once they grow up, they're gonna have their eggs. Their eggs are gonna drop into the hoppers they're standing on. Those hoppers are gonna bring the eggs into that dispenser. That dispenser is gonna fire that egg onto this slab. That slab is gonna turn that egg into a chicken, and that chicken's gonna grow up into that lava, and that chicken's gonna get burned in that lava and drop cooked chicken right into this chest. So that's how this thing works. It's amazing. It's built in our spawn chunks. It's going to be going non-stop, bringing us all sorts of delicious cooked bird. I feel like chicken tonight, so let's hang around for a little bit. I'm going to AFK here for a little while, let these guys grow up, and hopefully we can see this thing in action, so I'll be right back. Oh, I see an adult. I see 2. There's 2 up there. They're going to start laying eggs. They're going to start giving us birds down here. We're going to get some meat. I can't wait. Oh, well, looky here. It's the first little link to our food chain. We appreciate you guys. Welcome to the world. I don't know if you're going to love it, but I did leave you with an oceanside view. So you guys enjoy that. Enjoy the mint. Leave a tip for your maid. We will see you shortly in my belly. Okay, let's head back here to home. Let's jump into the fountain here. We've been messing with chicken poop all day long. We probably stink. We need another bath. Thank you for coming, guys. I love seeing you guys here. I love your subscriptions. Thank you for the views. Thanks for coming to Twitch. I see some of you guys come over to follow me over there. We have a lot of fun. We mess around. Wow, 3 golems. We are rocking out here now. We are protected. All right, guys, this is it for today. I'll be back next week with episode 4. I can't wait. I already got some ideas. Thank you so much. Leave your opinions below. Leave me a comment. I love hearing from you guys. Stay well. We'll see you on Twitch. Peace!